Kyle here. I wanted to show you this marketplace that I found for guest posts and stuff. So those of you who know me, I've been in the SEO industry for 3 or 4 years now. I've been in the rank and rent space for about that long too. So I have I've built over 1,200 websites for myself and mostly for others at this point. And that's using Duda, WordPress, Weebly, you name it. But one of the big struggles has been finding backlinks or guest posts to get backlinks on at a reasonable price. And so one of the things I want to show you in this one is walk you around this marketplace a little bit. That I found stuff for as low as $3 and up from there, but it's like there's a lot of decent stuff here. I wouldn't go and put a ton of this. I would probably grade this stuff as grade B guest posts. Like, you're not going to get the premier like Forbes here, but what this does is gives you pretty high quality stuff for pretty low budget, to be honest. So let's dive into this. Here, let's go to the all. So let's just walk through this a second. So you've got, these are all the different things that this thing includes: white hat link building, unlimited revisions. It's nice. They also include content writing in case you're not into writing stuff. I generally use Article Forge to create my stuff and then create my articles, and then I drop it in here and I order it. That's just me. I like to do it that way. So let's go to all publishers here so you can really see what this marketplace all has in it, and then then you can really see the wealth that this thing has. So as you can see, it's got 17,000 websites, and they range for all different categories. They tried to show you a lot of different information here as it goes through. We have the biggest thing to me is the astoundment is the cost. Like, the content placement is what you're talking about. That's a guest post. So for $9, and you're getting something that's a DR of 45. Now you want to double check this in your Ahrefs or Mangools account, because sometimes that can differ, because that, as you know, those things go up and down. But like, one was a 45, it was supposed to be 45, and turned out to be 38. So it's like there's a little bit of difference, but not really. So then you can get stuff for DR 80 for $15. Like, that's bananas. You know, where I come from, that's just plain bananas there. So what's all over here? So let's go over to there. But if you keep going, you can find all sorts of things. Like, if you go over to, let's just say we want to orient this by like DR, right? So let's go from high to low here. So let's go here. So then you can see here, you can get onto elegant themes. It's going to cost you a pretty penny, but yet you can get on there. Now for $15, you can get posted on Patreon, but if it's a no-follow link, so just watch out for that. I like how this is clear on whether it's a do-follow or no-follow link, because when I first started learning backlinking, it was like in forms of when we were still doing blog comments, right? And blog comments, most of them turn out to be no-follow, but you don't know that when you're first starting, and so it's a really pain in the butt because you're trying to build up the link juice for your sites, and it's like, nope, denied. But then you can see here how this site, it's a .jb, it gets 86 million in traffic. I wonder about that one a little bit, because Patreon and Elegant Themes are pretty big, and they don't get that much traffic. So I don't know. Maybe that's I don't know where that site's based, but I try to stick with the .coms or .nets, Big Cartel, Dribble, all these. Some of these places you can go and get it for free sometimes if you know the domain, but what I like to do is go check out, highlight this domain, throw it in Mangools or Ahrefs, and go from there. So then you've got DeviantArt, Fast Company. Fast Company is a strong one, so they're like $2,000 to get into. But if that's just for the high DR ones, like in the we're talking about in the 90s, like Amazon's like a 99 or 100, so it's bananas what that is there. But then what I like to do is go to something you can go to low cost here, and then you can get your ForbesPosts.com. It's reasonable. It's monthly traffic. It's got a pretty low spam score. I look less than 5% for rank and rent sites. For client sites, I look for 1 to 2% at most. 1% is pretty much where you can't get much lower than that. But then you have DR 50, less than 1,000 traffic. I don't care for rank and rent sites, but for client sites, I like to see some traffic there, like 24,000 or so. But then you've got 52, 84 for $3. I don't know what this domain is, but you get a DR of 84. So spam score 14, so I wouldn't pick that one. But DR84, DR60 for $9 here, and this is so then you've got so let me explain this a minute. So you've got content placement, which is $8.55, but then if you want link insertions, that's where they insert your link in an already built blog post. That's 57 content. But if you want them to both write the article and place it for you, using your anchor text and your link, $20. Talk about economical, man. That's pretty darn good there. So yeah, $9 here, 43, pretty impressive, you know. So things to choose from. I'm on the first page and it's only got to $15 there. So let's go to page like 7 and see where the price ends up here. My guess is gonna be like 30, but we'll see. But there's a lot of economical blog posts here. Like, okay, we're at content placement, which is what I do for $15. Now, some publishers don't allow you to do link inserts or content creation. They don't offer the content. So $15 there, DR15, $15. Like, you can't get much better than that for a guest post for as far as client prices go, as far as rank and rent sites go. You're not going to get much better than that. And you know, it may not last forever, but it'll last long enough to rent your rank and rent site, or rank it at least. So yeah, if you got questions on this, go to realguestposts.com. That's realguestposts.com to learn more and get the actual address for this. So I really am finding this to be a treasure trove of a resource to rank these sites with. I've used it to increase both e-com sites for my clients as well as my local rank and rent sites. So I've been really impressed with this marketplace.